I mean, look at the state of that. This is what happens when people don't put bin bags in the bin. Look. Dennis?
How are you, mate?
What's happened here?
God knows we come here this morning. That was
Have you got any gloves in your car? You got some gloves? Right, can I have them? I can't leave this like that. That's what happens when people put bin bags out and don't put them in the bin. It's disgusting. Right, we need to make sure that we get a message out. There's just no need for that at all. No need. It's disgusting. If this continues, I'm going to put CCTV up. Yeah, I mean, you know, how am I going to pick that up? Have we got anything that I can use apart from that to hold? Because there's like used sanitary towels down there. I mean, this is just gross. I don't think I can pick that up. I can't pick that bag up. I've got anything I can like scoop it up with? No one should have to pick this up, it's just absolutely disgusting. It's about as much as I can do with the tools that I've got. I'll just have to get washed away and the mice and the rats will have to take it. So this is one of the flats that is under refurbishment at the moment. I've done a couple of videos here, it's almost ready. We're coming in now just to see where we're at with it and if there's anything important that we need to be aware of. So we've had a new window and it is listed building, folks. So this is the new window that we've had installed. So it just needs a bit of touching up around the edges and of course it needs painting, as does this one. So we've got a mat here, so we're good. Right, oh, it's a big change. Come on in. Smells like new carpet, that new carpet smell, which is good. Okay, right, it looks good. It looks a lot better, doesn't it, than it did before. Is that wet? Doesn't look like that's dry in there. So it was completely different than it was before. I mean, it was a very sort of dishevelled looking property. Right, so this is the bedroom. We've gone for this big, lovely mural. I can never pronounce that properly. On the back wall. Yeah, very nice. So I think that really opens the room up. Gone for quite a dark colour in this room. So we've still got a few things that need doing. Oh, that's been fixed. Okay, that's good. That window's cracked. So that wasn't closing before, but it is closing now. And I presume that's the same. Okay, that does stick a little bit, so it needs a little bit taken off that. So these are secondary glazing panels, just to keep the noise out, because it is road facing. That's sticking ever so slightly, but not as bad as it was before. Right, yeah, I think that was good. So we've still got some glossing to do. Beds in, obviously. Not sure about the colour in this room myself, but it's a bit, I don't know, a bit green. Greenish, I'm not sure, but hey ho, it is what it is. So all the glossing still needs to be finished, obviously all that and all the door. So it's really just the gloss work now, which really I would like to have seen done before the carpet came down. And ideally speaking, that's what should have happened. Right, kitchen. Lino, nice. Lino's down. Windows are in. New kitchen's in. The tiles haven't been grouted yet, they need to be grouted. So that needs to be done. Lino's in, tiles are up, that needs to be grouted. So there's still quite a fair bit of work to be done. There's still a couple of weeks work left here, I reckon. But it's coming on. So let me know what you think in the comments. once we're done with this one, then we're going to be moving on to a new property that we've just bought that we're completing on Friday to start all over again. So yeah, it's starting to get quite cosy in here now. So let me know what you think in the comments. So for those of you who aren't aware, we had a bit of a problem with damp on this wall. All we've done here now is we've exposed it just to get it to dry and see if we can get it bone dry before we put the paper back on it again. That's why that's like that. All these jobs are ongoing, they're just all ongoing. Just have a quick walk through. So this property is an old school. It's called College House. And it's massive, it's huge. 27 flats in total. So come on up. I have been here for quite a lot. So for those of you that aren't new to the channel, you'd have seen me here before. I'm just walking through at the moment just to make sure everything's in order and there's nothing nothing sort of blocking the fire exits and what have you. Okay, tidy enough.
Shut that window.
Is it it's this one?
It is that one.
It's been done, isn't it? It's been closed. When you get a big property portfolio, it's just never ending. There's always stuff to do, always. It never changes. Okay, it's tidy here. Bit of a plant. Good. Very often we'll find bikes and things and people propping their bikes up, which we can't have because these are fire escape routes. So this paper needs sorting. I presume that was on the list. That needs to be sorted. Right, that needs painting as well. That ceiling's getting a bit manky. So this is a communal shower room. Most of the flats have got their own bathroom. This needs to be decorated, so this does need to go on the list. It's not too bad, but it's starting to get a little bit dark and dismal. Just a few bits and bobs that need a bit of TLC. Okay, right. Let's get out of here. All good with that? Just generally speaking, just wanted to make sure that there's nothing obstructing the fire escape routes and there's no massive areas of concern. There's a little bit of decorating that needs to be done, but it is on the list. We have to get around to it as and when we get around to it. So, okay. So if you want to find out more about this property, how we got it, how much it costs, and the rest of my portfolio, then I've got an exclusive subscriber group on Facebook, and for £1.79 a month, you can join, get exclusive content, behind the scenes content, more interaction with me, one-to-one content, and pre-release stuff before it goes out on my main page. So to get into the group, go to my Facebook page, click on Become a Subscriber at the top, and I'll see you there.